In the countryside of a small town, there was a school built in the 1970s. Yellowed walls, hallways far too long, bathrooms with mirrors stained by time. The students always talked about the second-floor restroom, the girls' bathroom. There was always something strange there. The lights flickered. The faucets dripped even when tightly shut. And sometimes, someone could hear a soft cry coming from inside the last stall, even when the bathroom was empty. Years ago, a girl named Helena studied there. Blonde, very beautiful, but extremely lonely. She was constantly bullied. They said she was weird, that she talked to herself, that she would stand still, staring at her own reflection for minutes, until one day, she disappeared. The school said her family had moved away, but no one ever saw any moving truck. What really happened was hidden. Helena was locked inside the bathroom by classmates as a joke. They turned off the lights, knocked on the door, called her name, and left. That same night, there was a citywide power outage. The school remained closed for 2 days. When they finally opened the bathroom, it was too late. Years later, students began daring each other to summon her. The ritual was simple. Enter the empty bathroom, turn off the lights, knock 3 times on the door. Say, "Helena, are you there?" Look into the mirror. Most of the time, nothing happened. Until one rainy Friday, 3 girls decided to record it for the internet. They were laughing. They called her name. The lights began to flicker. One of them whispered, "Stop, this isn't funny." The faucet turned on by itself. And in the mirror, they were not alone. Behind them stood a blonde woman, wet, her head slightly tilted, smiling. But the smile was far too wide. They ran, or tried to. The bathroom door wouldn't open, as if someone was holding it shut from the outside. The air grew heavy. The mirror began to crack on its own, and a voice whispered, "You left me here." One girl started crying. Another collapsed to the floor. The third swore she felt icy fingers tightening around her neck. When the janitor opened the door the next morning, the bathroom was empty, except for water covering the floor. And 3 broken cell phones. The girls? They never returned to school. Their families said they were sick. But neighbors swear they can hear 3 female voices crying along with the blonde whenever the bathroom lights start flickering. The worst part is not seeing the bathroom blonde. The worst part is when you look into your mirror at night and realize that for 1 second, your reflection smiled before you did, and the smile was not yours. After that day, the school tried to cover everything up. They said it was mass hysteria, that teenagers make things up, that it was just imagination. But some things cannot be explained, because the bathroom kept reacting, even when it was empty, even when it was locked, even after they repainted the walls, replaced the doors and changed the mirrors. Nothing changed. Years later, a former student returned to the now abandoned school. He wanted to prove it was all a lie. He entered the second-floor bathroom. He laughed, turned off the lights, knocked 3 times on the door, and said, "Helena, are you still here?" Silence. He smiled, turned toward the mirror. Nothing. "I knew it." Then he took out his phone to record a video saying it was all just a legend. But when he looked at the screen, he saw something behind him. Not in the mirror, in the camera. A blonde woman, very pale, with hollow eyes, standing extremely close, too close. He felt icy breath against the back of his neck. He tried to run, but the door was locked. The video was found days later on his broken phone on the bathroom floor. The final seconds show only the mirror and a reflection, alone, with no one standing in front of it. Since then, they say she no longer appears only in that school bathroom. She appears wherever there is a mirror, especially at night, especially when you are alone, because the bathroom blonde no longer wants to be trapped. She wants company. Everyone is afraid to look into a mirror in the dark, but the real fear is not seeing something. It's blinking and realizing your reflection blinked 1 second later. If this scared you, imagine going to sleep tonight, knowing there's a mirror in your room. Good night.